Pop Squat, coming at ya. Oh, you can see my vacuum behind me. My girlfriend did some vacuuming today. I got to clean the vacuum, which was the fun part. But we're going to react to something from Summrs today. Summrs actually, he and I have traded a few messages, not emails, messages on Instagram, and which I think is wild. But he apparently likes my videos, and he was like, hey, you should check out my new album, Stuck in My Ways is what it's called. Just came out on the 27th of January, that's what it says right over here. I wasn't able to find videos from this album. If we go down to the bottom of this page, there is a link to Relying on Roxy, which I think is like the last track. No, it's not. It's somewhere else on this album. Is it on this album? Maybe it's not. Relying on Roxy. Oh, no. Okay. I misread. But anyway, so this is Stuck in My Ways. It's an hour long, at least according to an hour and 1 minute long on Spotify. And I'm going to try and go through this whole thing in one sitting. I'm going to try and have it be less than 2 hours long because I have something to do at 5 o'clock. So maybe I won't comment as much as I want to. Maybe I'll have to stitch 2 videos together. We'll see how it goes. But let's get going here. Here is Relying on Roxy. Oh, this is the first track. Why am I on stupid drugs today? What the fuck is my problem? Yeah, the first song is Relying on Roxy. Maybe we can watch this video. God damn, I'm stupid. Whew. But let me see if I can open this up somewhere else. Can I watch this on YouTube? Is it going to let me? No. Let's do this. Relying on Roxy. And the other thing I wanted to say, as this is an album, maybe not every track is going to be an absolute banger, fantastically awesome thing that people are going to love. There's 25 tracks on this album, and I'm not going to bet that all of them are awesome. But let's see what we got here. I've got lyrics. I've got the Relying on Roxy video open. I'm not sure if it's a video or what it is, because I haven't watched it. You've seen as much as I have. But let's go with this, and I hope Summrs watches this and enjoys it. I hope you enjoy this. I hope we all have a good time listening to some Summrs music, and let's go. Let's see what he's got up next in terms of his sort of musical career and style, and I'm hoping for good stuff. Let's go. 2 minutes, 24 seconds. Relying on Roxy from Summrs. So right off the bat, I'm going to talk. Seems very friendly, very easy to get into. Very much an awesome first track for an album because it just sort of sounds nice, right? It's not offensive, it's not in your face, nothing like that, at least not yet. Maybe it's going to twist and go in a direction that I'm not expecting, but I think this sounds like a really kind of awesome first track.
About the can, won't find me back, Papa's ends. Hit you back when the jet land. This bitch told me that I'm the man. Knew I always fucking had a plan. Houses moving that contraband. Car road moving that contraband. 50 round drum like we in a band. Shot for a mess like Taliban. Shot for a mess like Taliban. The white drop like an avalanche. Diamond sitting like a fucking lamb. Going 250 in the fucking lamb. Gotta get away if I get jammed. Yeah, gotta get away if I get jammed. Clarity up in my predicate, I
really enjoying the flow, the style. His voice is, I mean, kind of, it's not manipulated at all. It's very much his voice. At least I'm pretty sure that's true. He has a little bit of a nasally sound to his voice, and yet it just works so perfectly with how he performs, which I guess makes sense. This is the voice he's always had, right? So he knows how to use it. The rhymes in here are really pretty fun. Cayenne, which he somehow rhymes with giant, replying, reliant. Like, there's some really cool stuff that it just sort of flows and it sounds really good. I like how he is saying what he's saying. The lyrics themselves, I think this is, again, it's a good first song. He's kind of talking about his life, some of the problems he's going through. He's not super specific about things, so that makes it really easy to kind of apply to yourself if any of these lines do apply to you in any way. For instance, you see some guy who looks like a zombie who's wearing a Abercrombie shirt. Yeah, I mean, I think this is sounded really good, especially for a first song.
Kill me and I'ma kill you first, my nigga was poppin'. You a dead man walking, my nigga, you was a zombie. Orchestrating the play, you made the wrong with your ass, get shot in the face. Face shot, his mama crying and the ambulance is on the way. Red line on the rock, sit, tryna cover up my sins every day. You a down, my friend, let's get it poppin', since your ass wanna play. Baby, I noticed me back then before I had all these fucking diamonds. VS1 clarity up in my paddock, can't tell what the time is. To keep it real, I'm tryna slut you, I don't really know what the one and dine is. Baby girl, I'm being honest, you the finest, I'm your mind, bitch. Coding, got me zombie, that brother getting never comprehend. Just like a diamond, girl, you shining, yeah, you blinding. I'm familiar with your kind, bitch, but you slimy, you still lying. Strung out on Roxas, you feel like a nigga dying.
Yeah. Good, just a good sounding first song off of an album. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Let's back up here since we do actually... Oh, no, we don't want to look at any of this. We want to go to this, and we want to go to Start Striking. Striking. I could talk. Start Striking is the second track on the album.
Baby, why you ice?
I got drugs all in my IV. Can I take them on the high speed? Got a couple niggas tryna find me. Got some soldiers standing right behind me. Off the radar, you can't find me. Gone in that bitch top speed. Fuck niggas, strike them like lightning. Love you, but you gaslighting. Yeah. My bitches worry about lighting. You niggas worry about fighting. You niggas bitches like me. You wanna be just like me. Ex bitch worry about what I been. Make a move, then I get to striking. We drops tryna fight it.
So, again, I check out these videos, and he just can't stop talking about what's going on in his life. And like, the drugs he's abusing, right? I fell in love with your buddy. I got drugs all in my IV. I assume he means IV, not Ivy, right? Yeah, an IV bag. In the cat, I take him out high speed. Got a couple guys. Oof, almost misread that. Trying to pop me. Got some soldiers standing right behind me. Off the red eye, you can't find me. Gone that bitch top speed. Fuck that guy. Strike him like lightning. Love you, but you gaslighting. Yeah, my bitch is worried about lighting. You do. John, read ahead, my friend. Worried about fighting. You guys, bitches like me. You want to be just like me. Ex-bitch worried where I've been. Make a move, then I get to striking. Withdraws. I'm trying to fight it. I ain't even trying to lie, baby. One day I'm going to end up dying. I hope you deal with the withdrawal. Withdraws, I'm trying to fight it. I ain't even trying to lie, baby. One day I'm going to end up dying. Who writes stuff like that? People who know they have a problem and they have to deal with it, right? Or they should deal with it is really what I should say. And I hope he kind of gets over that hump. The problem is once I'm alcoholic. I've talked about it before. I became alcoholic when I was 47 years old after my wife cheated and left on me and stressed me out, and all it took was a single drink. And you know when you're going through that, like, I need to fix this. And I hope what I see here is a guy who knows he needs to fix something. And the problem is, once you aren't using a drug to distract yourself, turn off your brain, you have to find something to fill all that time that you were spending being drunk, high, stoned, whatever you want to call it. Because your brain is still going, and you got to find something else to turn it off or to distract yourself. A hobby, you have to burn out your brain in front of a TV. You have to, whatever it is. And for somebody like Summrs, he probably never figured out how to turn his brain off any other way than getting stoned, getting drunk, getting high in some way. Because that was such a common thing to do, and I'm not saying it's a black thing. I'm saying it's an age thing, right? Like, that is a common way for teenagers or youngish 20-somethings to deal with the problems that they have. And certainly, even at 47, the reason why I started drinking was because I was bored at home in the house that my wife and I had lived in, surrounded by all my stuff, and I just wanted to get out of the house. So I went to a bar and had a drink, and that was it. That was it. And then I was there every day for years. So this is super interesting, just to hear him say, I have these problems. This is an issue for me. I see that. I know that. This is going to kill me. And I just hope it doesn't. I hope he deals with it. I hope he gets some help with it. And the scariest part is getting the help. It's not actually doing it. It's asking, like, hey, I need to do something. Can check me in. That's all. That's the scary part. Figure out a way. Don't get forced into doing it either. Anyway, I'm off kilter or off base with all this stuff, but that's what all this stuff brings up in my head, is he knows he has an issue. I don't even say a problem, right? It's something that he is saying even in his music, this is going to end up killing me. So just see if you can do something about it. I don't know. Maybe you're not a problem solver. I saw that I had issues I needed to get taken care of, and nobody else was going to do it because I was the only person in my life, period. And nobody else could do it. I had to do it.
God forgive me, I'm flowing up niggas, I'm alone. God forgive this nasty bitch for this head she giving, she's a doma. God forgive me for sinning with this bitch, she got that ass on her. Why you tripping on me, you cheating on me, first you act like I'm wrong.
I like that voice right there, where he went up.
God forgive me for sinning with this bitch, she got that ass on her. Why you tripping on me, you cheating on me, first you act like I'm wrong. Roll that bar up in the switches sweet, we gon' smoke 'em like a fucking stoner. Dedicated, I take medication just to get the fuck up in my zone, yeah. Concentrating on the translation, cause this bitch speaking in different tones, yeah. Orchestrated, I'ma get it blazing in the public, gon' act like I'm wrong, yeah. Act like I'm wrong when we kill a little nigga for speaking on me in every song, yeah. Get you set up by a bitch and then I put that 4-5 right on, yeah. Yeah, put that cat gun on, yeah.
Nice.
It's good, I got it, I'm still depending on racks. I fell in love with your blind, I got drugs on the...
Did the second half of the song get way cooler? Because I feel like it did. The first half I was like, going along, and I talked for 700 minutes. And then we come back in, and I'm like, fuck, this sounds amazing.
Can I take them on the high speed? Got a couple niggas trying to pass me. Got some soldiers standing right behind me. Off the radar, you can't find me. Gone in that bitch top speed. Fuck niggas, strike them like lightning. Love you, but you gaslighting. Yeah. My bitch is worried about lighting. You niggas worried about fighting. You niggas bitches like me. You wanna be just like me. Ex bitch worried about where I been. Make a move, then I get to striking. We drops, I'm trying to fight it. I ain't even trying to lie, but one day I'm gonna end up dying.
Great second track for an album. Because it just got better and better and better. I love the sound of it. I like the music. It's great. I don't think I understand what "start striking" means, and maybe I just need to go back through it and look at it again. No Days Off is the third track. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Let's go. No days off.
Baby cold, why you icy?
Nice, a little slower.
I'm tryna get you in that hotel room and take your clothes off. I'm a Rossi, I put you on Rossi, so you know we throw it off. XD45, I'm a red bin like Rudolph. I just bought some chrome hearts, baby, straight out of bag, dog. No, not to fuck with me when I'm on this perk, dog. I'm in the school with no days off. Consuming so much fucking drink, starting not to phase me at all. 60 milligrams straight to the face. Woke up in space. Tell me you love me before it's too late. Bitch, I'll kill for you. I'll ride for you. I'll die for you. I'll still for you. You bitch, I won't cry to you. My brother's eyes slang 5 for you. In the pounds, fucking with my altitude. Drink boosting my attitude. Fuck that dude, he a ratatouille. Lead, praying I don't OD. Presidential rolling. Lying up into my sleep. Hide on my sleeve. That money kinda go beat. Keep my receipts for taxis. I just hit that hoe last week. Only 12 with the yellow, them taxis. Been him since them J's got released. I've been the one that spaz out on them beats. Yeah. This double C right up on my feet. Gon' bliss that bitch, you better have us some cleats. I'm out upon this fall out like some leaves. Serena, baby, now I'm hot like some grease. I just fucked that bad vibe, she from Greece. Up in my penthouse, searching for peace. I was ducking out your neck from the east. She know her pussy nigga wanna be me. As long as I'm rich, we all gon' eat. As long as I'm up, we all gon' feast. I went S-class, coulda went Jeep. Bitch, you know that this cup ain't cheap. This 4-5, knock him off his feet. Oh, that's your guy, heard he wanna be me. Pussy nigga tryna join the team. Yeah. Free sauce. Redo. RP. Mama. KB. I love. I wish you. Codeine. Have me paint pictures. Fuck him. Better that I'm richer. Yeah. I went Paddock. Philly was not richer. Yeah. He know what he did. Cropped him out the picture.
Cool track. Really an interesting sound. And the sound is not as interesting to me as the stuff he's talking about. Again, he talks about 60 milligrams straight to the face, woke up in space, consuming so much fucking drink, started not to phase me at all. Again, with the drink, really not good. Drink distant my attitude. Fuck that dude. He a ratatouille. Praying I don't OD. Fuck, man. It's so weird to react to this and know that you might watch this, right? That Summrs might watch this. But I would say this to anybody or I would say this about any video or any song that I listen to on the channel, and people talked about this sort of stuff. You're talking in three songs. Twice yeah, I'm smart. Twice you've talked about this is gonna kill me, I'm gonna OD. I really hope you're not doing that much. It's not, because for one thing, purely selfish on my part, right? I want to see where you go in life with your music. I don't want to see you dead by 27 is what I was going to say, because of the 27 Club. Because that's not the point, right? The point is to make it through all this shit, so then you can figure out what you actually enjoy in life. I do not have an awesome life. My things are fucked up in my life. My career is absolutely fucked. I don't have a career. I work a shit job. I do this stuff for fun because I enjoy it. I have figured out what I like in life, and one of the things I really like in life is music, and the meaning behind music, the impetus, the origins of it, like what the stories that I can give to the music to make it relatable to me, to make me be able to understand better what people are putting out there. Because all of life, all it is information. You need to get through this part of your life that sucks and is shitty, even though it's awesome and fantastic, right? The shitty part is all up here in your head, all the shit that happened in your past that you're dealing with in this music, to just puke it out on paper and make it something real so that it's out of you. You have to get past that point to get to the time in your life where you get to just enjoy yourself. And I love that you talk about in this song, as long as I'm up, we all gonna feast. Fuck, I mean, it makes me tingle to read that, because you know what's important to you, and it's to be good to the people around you. And I hope that doesn't stop before you're 80. I hope you get to do this your entire life, to be good to the people around you and to be successful that entire time, because it is possible that you could do that. You could be like Snoop Dogg or Eddie Murphy, right? They had their times where, holy shit, they were crazy men. But they made it through it, and now what do they do? What do they concentrate their lives on? Their family, their friends. They enjoy their life. That's where you have to get to. That's where I want to see you get to, right? Yeah, you're going to have to deal with all this shit with your friends and family and enemies and whoever who are giving you a hard time, who aren't there for you, who aren't as good with you as you need them to be. But, I mean, really, you've got to rely on you. And you got to make sure that you're going to have money in the future, not to take care of everybody else, but to take care of yourself and the people who actually mean something to you in the long run, like your wife or partner and any kids you have, right? If you're lucky enough to do that, if you want to do that. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then I would say that to anybody who had a song on the station. I really got to go faster than this. The next song is Life's a Beautiful Curse. Fucking awesome title. What a great name. I love it. Let's go. This is 2 minutes, 17 seconds. Life's a Beautiful Curse.
Why you
You know I'm crazy. I like that a lot. Help me stop sipping syrup. LV frames by Virgil. Help me stop sipping syrup. The second fucking line in the song. Does anybody know? Has he gotten help for that? It's got to be possible. It can't be that hard to stop. I mean, yes, it's an addiction. I get it. Addictions are hard. Shit.
Don't get you fired, yeah. This life I live amazing. At the same time, it's a curse. I scan pills in her purse. Make sure they listening first. I ain't even start my verse. I'm high off this earth. My diamonds came out of the dirt, but before I got them, I had to get it out of the dirt. I had to make some work. I had to learn some fight. Fuck around with these bitches, my pride is the worst. Devil in a dress, she my little curse. Fucked her up for purse, she screaming. Let it kick in first. Before we go a second round, come that pussy down, come that pussy down. You the realest that I found, traveled 1,000 miles. Drug trafficking, brother vacuuming, 1,000 pounds. We'll never match again. You left me, now you lost clown. You couldn't hold it down, now you tryna come back around, tryna get into these millions. I just fell asleep in the mirror. Got a moon smart before they kill me, tryna wave my cut appearance, tryna hang me from my lyrics. Fucking we ball on these bitches, I'ma keep counting these millions. 26th anniversary, I want you to have my cheer. Baby girl, I'm so serious, all this rap shit the weirdest. We can't fall apart, our foundation serious. sing in your ears, let me sing in your ears. Baby girl, I'm here.
Yeah, again, just he's got to live out loud, right? And I don't understand. It's too fast to read and really fully comprehend everything. Is this somebody that he was seeing, or somebody he's still seeing? We'll never ever match again. You left me, and now you lost, clown. You couldn't hold it down. Now you're trying to come back around, trying to get it in with these millions. I just fell asleep in a mirror. Gotta move smart before they kill me. Trying to wave my chord appearance, trying to hang me for my lyrics. Fuck it, we ball on these bitches. Like, yeah, all that shit that I got, all the responsibility stuff, screw it. I'm just gonna go get laid. I'm gonna keep counting these millions. 20, but then it changes, right? I'm gonna keep counting these millions. And then he completely shifts gears. 26th our anniversary. I want you to have my children. And it sounds like whatever this relationship is may not be the best relationship ever, because there's obviously a lot of... But I don't know if he's talking about the same woman. There's obviously a lot of... I should finish my fucking thought. A lot of conflict going on, right? Like, she left, they fought, there was something going on, fought over a pill, something like that. I'm not sure if any of these people are the same person, if this is one person throughout. I assume it is. But he loves her. He wants to be with her. Baby girl, I'm so serious, but this rap shit is the weirdest. And he's told us before in a previous song, I don't like this fame. I don't love it. I hate it. We can't fall apart. Our foundation's serious. Wait, you can't fall apart? Like, haven't you been all over the place with this woman in this relationship? So I'm very confused as to exactly what's going on here. If this is somebody he's still with, somebody he just wants to be with, somebody who he just has fantastic chemistry with, and yet it is explosive chemistry, right? Which is frequent. That happens a lot. Like, you meet somebody that you're definitely into, and you're like, holy shit, we were a bad combination, like fire and oil, or not oil, fire and gasoline instead of oil and water. Just it's a great song. It's a great song. He's got to rap about this stuff, otherwise I think he'd go nuts. It's just amazing. Next song, Pure Motion, featuring Desire.
They can't stop this motion that I'm having. Yeah. Everything that do big, it ain't average. Bitch, get my dick kissed, she so nasty. This AI got kick, it'll make him backflip. Triple cup, double my clutching that plastic. Yeah, popping them fucking rocks, it got me dosey. Everything I do, this shit on my old bitch. Yeah. Can't go to war with me, you a little bro, bitch. Yeah. I want the motherfucking millions. Yeah. Hop in that motherfucking truck, then get the plastic. Bring my bitch to the mother, help us up, bitch, what's happening? 10 reps in my...
So it's funny, a lot of people sing, write about things like this. I want the motherfucking millions. Yeah, and then what? Like, what happens then? What do you do with it? What? And then are you done? Yeah, like, you have millions, right? Sit back and fucking relax for the rest of your life. But you can't, and I get it. You have to create. You have to make music. But really, I mean, figure that part out. If I had millions of dollars, fuck, I'd be traveling around the world and just enjoying myself. That would be my fucking... And reading books and playing D&D. That would be my life. That would be it. I found listen to the music. Those would be the things that I spent all of my time on. Just, other than my family, my friends, my girlfriend. Those are the things I enjoy. And that's what you have to figure out.
I'm so proud, styling and cashing. I got some killers up in the big shoe like a maverick. I'm up in my zone, up in my element, and I'm flashing. I'm up in Celine, spinning that green, check out my fashion. Up in this bitch with a couple killers, cause they ratchet.
Did that change performers right there? It said it did.
I'm up in my zone, up in my element, and I'm flashing.
Yeah.
I'm up in Celine, spinning that green, check out my fashion. Up in this bitch with a couple killers, cause they ratchet. Hop out of the car, get on feet and get at him. Might find out these dudes big boy right up in my den. I'm us cause it's too try to rob and I'ma kill ya. When it's not that bitch, let me out my way cause it sound realer. Up in this bitch great, niggas and they so still us. If y'all been paid, nigga won't be no issue. Big ass 4-3, whip it through your t-shirt. Triple cup, oh wow.
I like the growl in his voice a lot. He uses it incredibly well. It's just a really kind of subtle in the back of his throat. It's great.
Don't do no tricks, yeah. Keep these hammers cocked, can't let them get us. Check out my motherfucking Cartier bezel crash. Shout back a rock, she was dry, baby, I get a rush. Eat my dick, cause she love it, do it with love. My niggas mask up, get active, put on they gloves. Chillin' by the house, shit, he up me in, bitch, let me fuck. Nigga can't stop this motion that I'm having. Yeah. Everything that do big, it ain't average. Bitch, get my dick kissed, she so nasty. This AI got kicked, you make a backflip. Triple cup, double my cushion, that plastic.
So this is 5 songs in. And this song is the first one where I felt like, wow, this music is really kind of interesting because it almost feels like a song you just want to sit back and like be stoned and listen to. That low boom in the background is so strangely soothing, but still had a little bit of an edge to it, and the song certainly still has an edge to it. But I could see just having this on and just vibing, right? Just chilling out, listening to this song, playing in the background, having a great time, talking with some friends, maybe half watching a show or some kind of movie or something. Like, really, it's a great feeling song.
Everything I do, this shit on my own bitch. Can't go to wherever me, you a little bro bitch. I want the motherfucking millions. Hop in that motherfucking truck and get the plastic. Bring my bitch to the mother, help us up, bitch, what's happening? 10 racks in my pocket, I'm so proud, styling and cashing. I got some killers up in the D, shooting like a maverick. I'm up in my zone, up in my element, and I'm flashing.
Pause there. I like that. It's much more of a vibey song to me than anything else. Talks about getting the millions, all that sort of stuff. But it's a good sounding song. I think it's a enjoy this song as opposed to a song with a ton of meaning. Maybe I need to go back and read through the lyrics again, but I think it's great. Next song is called No Morals. Oh, this will be interesting. 2 minutes 36 seconds. Ooh, like that.
Brent Rambo.
Yeah, double up, vibing. What's on brain? Huh? What it do? Yeah. How much it costs to get on weight? I've been a boss, but you knew that. I got your bitch in a Rolls Royce. She tryna give me that cake. Yeah. My diamonds so pretty, my diamonds so gorgeous. Big body Benz and they sitting on forges. We going public, she want me to record her. Big ass rock, keep these niggas in order. Yeah. I got a milk bitch and she stay up in Florida.
See, this is really interesting. Again, reminds me of some of his older Plugg stuff, or the older Plugg stuff, because he's in charge of this song. The music is kind of there, it's keeping the beat, it's doing whatever it's doing, but he's the one setting the pace in this song, and we're 35 seconds in. It's absolutely obvious to me that this is kind of a throwback to some of the stuff that he used to do, and it sounds very, very cool.
Yeah, my nigga get packs in from across the border. Yeah, she asking if I'm rich, I'm like kinda sorta. These racks I need more of. This bitch I got no morals. Yeah, go out to Cali, I'm rocking the valley. I got a wife and she stay in the valley. She choosing me like I'm up in a rally. I got a ass now, she got a fatty. Fuckers this fuck up off this addy. Losing control up in the ass. I got a fine bitch, so nasty. Yeah, step on the gas, get away from so I'm driving too fast. My nigga kill your ass when I'm asked. Fuck out the bullshit, we ducking for tax. Fuck out that bullshit, we beating this case. Can't let this groupie just know where I stay. Somewhere in Texas, just so out the way. Try some little dumb shit, your ass gon' get faced. Imported this foreign bitch and stuff. Dropped 100 on my wrist today. Feeling like I'm not myself in LA. That's why she never see me in the bank. Niggas ain't having no type of cake. That's why I never see her in the rave. Wake up and make me a 50 today. Spinning the shit just to furnish my place. I pull up in my baggage, get out the way. If you drop that this in this plaque to his grave, you go #1 today. I buy what I want every day. She eat me, then call it a day. I fuck it and go by my way. He kissing that bitch in her face. When I just drop dick in her face. Yeah. How much it costs to get on weight? I've been a boss, but you knew that. I got your bitch in a Rolls Royce. She tryna give me that cake. Yeah. My diamonds so pretty, my diamonds so gorgeous. Big body Benz and they sitting on forges. We going public, she want me to record her. Big ass rock, keep these niggas in order. Yeah, I got a milk bitch and she stay up in Florida. Yeah, My nigga get packs in from across the border. Yeah. She asking if I'm rich, I'm like kinda sorta. These racks I need more of. This bitch I got on morals. Yeah.
I love the line. She asked if I'm rich, kinda, sorta. I enjoyed that a lot too. Like I said, kind of feels like a little bit of a throwback to some of the classic Plugg stuff. Again, maybe I'm wrong. It's just stuff I've been exposed to. Next track is called Russian Roulette. 3 minutes 17 seconds. Longest song so far, I think. Yeah, 3 minutes 17 seconds for Russian Roulette. Let's check it out.
Brent Rambo.
Brent Rambo.
Yeah, I don't follow no rules. Yeah, I don't follow no rules. Hopped off the plane, man. I'm saying niggas big lame. Came in this bitch with a plane. Came in this bitch like a game. I ain't in it for the fame. Nigga in it for the cheese. Made $1 million on some bees. Made $1 million off the greed. Yeah, got this bitch up on the knees. Let's get it blazing like some grease. Yeah, do the shit with the ease. The pint got a V. Hopped up out of the V. And my shirt LV. This shit 1,000 degrees. Fell asleep with a free. Room service at my keys. Yeah, bitch giving striptease. C-class in my teeth. E-class in my teeth. Yeah, and that's just on my teeth. We ain't get to the name. We ain't get to the wrist. We ain't get to the motherfucking potato. I miss some shit cost 3 times a motherfucking cut van. Yeah. Yeah, tryna slide it out up on the jet. He spent his last up on the Rolex, now it's dumb ass and dead. Yeah, everything I do in life make the right move like I'm playing chess. Yeah, if my nigga aiming for your head, what's the fucking point of wearing the vest? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, fuck down the period, cause I'm as real as it fucking gay. Yeah. I got emeralds on my right wrist and my left wrist back clean with the gas. Yeah, after I go number 1, I'm going out of my brigade. Yeah, huh? Used to slide out some twin hoes, them hoes was twin brunettes. Yeah, used to ball out up a sets from selling niggas fake presets. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. And Lorena up now, bitch, I know up next. Yeah, huh? And I'm shining by my network, went up like the fucking sunset. Yeah, and my body's starting to reject these fucking drugs, stomach upset. Yeah, is it the devil telling me we should?
Like I don't even want to say anything, but he's rapping about what's going on in his life, right? Just keeping it real. And little Reno, nah, bitch ain't no one up next. And I'm trying to buy my net worth in the windows like it's sunset. And my body's starting to reject these fucking drugs. Stomach upset. Hey, it's a dub. Devil telling me we should play Russian roulette. Where did that line come from? Why is that line in there? Because he's thinking about it. He's concerned about it. I'll tell you, one of the things that got me to check into rehab is I woke up every morning and dry heaved the shit out of my stomach. Just every single morning. I'd start coughing and then I was dry heaving. And I was like, this is not good. And I'm not a complete moron. Hope he gets the help he needs. If he wants to live.
Play Russian roulette. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking the actress, tell me call her back, she finna go on her set. Yeah. You was not my dog, if I cut you out to me, you was dead. Yeah. Fucking dead. Shit dead, everything dead. Shit dead. Yeah. Can't come back around me now. If I cut you, I was for the better. If I cut you, I was for the better, for better.
So that's really interesting too. I talked a lot in the past about trust and trusting people. This idea seems to come out of nowhere here at the end of the song. If I cut you out, use not my dog. If I cut you off, you're dead. And then he repeats, you're dead. You're dead to me. If I cut you off, it's for the better. If I cut you off, somebody absolutely fucked with him, betrayed him, treated him like shit, talked about him behind his back. I'm sure all of these things have been done. He's a millionaire, and he's a young guy who's surrounded by other young guys and young women. Yeah, people don't have their shit together yet, and they're going to do stupid shit like that because they somehow think they're better than everybody else around them, and like, oh, he's successful, but you know what, I'm smarter than him, or I'm prettier than him, or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, cut those people out because they're not trustworthy. But it doesn't mean it feels good when you have to do it. So I get that. Fuck. That's a rough song. That's a rough song. But again, 7 tracks in, this is a track for the people who are fans of his, who are going to be listening to this whole album, who want to hear what the fuck's going on in his life, and this is what we get. Die Rich is the next song. This is very, very telling. These titles are awesome. Life's a Beautiful Curse, Relying on Roxy, Russian Roulette, No Morals, Die Rich. I wonder what this is going to be about.
Video. Caraca, Quietinho got the band, huh?
Put it up by face, crime hearts on my bitch. I like rock downs like Trish. Deep off of them drugs, baby, this how deep this shit get. Tell a pussy nigga fight in line and you get hit with that bitch. Just got a brand new FN, flying through the wind. Keep making them dishes, and your bitch ass gets up, yeah. I ain't finna trip, me and my bitch taking a trip, yeah. 14 bullets, 7 this block, shot I chip, yeah. These fucking millions ain't gon' stop till I die, bitch. Told lil' broke bitch, lil' bitch, I'ma die rich. Told lil' broke nigga, lil' bitch, I'm gon' die lit. Told my brother playing with them sticks, change the fine pen. I'm up Roxy and Natty, I'm going crazy. Better than shit, nothing like this bitch, wanna have my baby. Not enough in a fucking spaceship, God come save me. You know the model, little bitch, you wanna fight, you gotta pay me. Yeah, put them in a payment, my brother, them going crazy. Walking in this house, walking in this crib, then we going race shit. Rocking with Jamaicans, I'm fucking on that bad blazing. My nigga Clutch J, said that's case, he going ape shit. Get on your knees, little that's a freak, you gotta taste it. 2 twin Glocks, stay on me, let's get it blazing. Watch his body lock up, then shrivel up like a raisin. Yeah, I would trade this life for nothing, this shit amazing. Put it up by face, crime hearts on my bitch. I like rock downs like Trish. Deep off of them drugs, baby, this how deep this shit get. Tell a pussy nigga fight in line.
See, and again, he finishes off that sentence, or that verse with, I would trade this life for nothing. This shit amazing. So clearly he's having a great time. Like, the parts that he's having fun with, he's enjoying. But then, I like Walk, I don't like Tris, deep off them drugs, baby, this how I can't talk. Just, shit, make it through all this, Summrs, seriously.
You get hit with that bitch. Just got a brand new FN, flying through the wind. Keep making them dishes, and your bitch ass gets up, yeah. I ain't finna trip, me and my bitch taking a trip, yeah. 14 bullets, 7 this block, shot I chip, yeah. These fucking millions ain't gon' stop till I die, bitch. Told lil' broke bitch, lil' bitch, I'ma die rich. Told lil' broke nigga, lil' bitch, I'm gon' die lit. Told my brother playing with them sticks, change the fine pen.
Yeah, another great, just hang out, vibe out to this song. It's got a good feel to it. Great to listen to in the car. It's just a solid song. Van Cleef Poppin'. Sorry, Van Cleef Poppin' is the name of the next track. 2 minutes 43 seconds.
Yeah. rest ain't stopping. Got these bitches falling out of my pocket, huh? Little bitch on poppin'. Another couple niggas want to pop me, huh? Got some niggas want copy. Leverage when Vankly pop it, huh? You sitting on your ass. Little baby wanna take a shot, huh? In the back of the road, strike on 9-0. Let's get it on pussy, nigga, let's play ball. Free my niggas from them shockers, fuck the law. Free saucer, yeah, he shot, but this money talk. Colorblind when it's not the money. Slime his ass like it's not his money. Nigga wake up and get the money. Nigga wake up and smell the honey. With these freaks, I'ma keep it 100. Nigga, all my diamonds stunning. She gon' eat me up until the morning. I used to be broke, I was too bummy. Chew them purchase like some gummies. And my nigga ringing, I don't get the gunny. Yeah, wrap it up just like a mummy. I'm a millionaire diamond. I'm over that white with them snub bunnies. Yeah. His pockets so crummy. She up on her dick and get the jumping. Yeah. I'ma have my nigga slopping. Shot cats will get to dumping. Bullets flying everywhere. We gon' put them in the air. Stop my money, need some stairs. Cause this shit get overwhelming. And these niggas keep on telling. That's why we gon' leave them smelling. Any rest ain't stopping. Got these bitches falling out of my pocket, huh? Little bitch on poppin'. Another couple niggas want to pop it, huh? Got some niggas want copy. Leverage when Vankly pop it, huh? You sitting on your ass.
Another totally hypnotic track. Just, again, really great to hang out and vibe to. Next to Die Rich, it sounds great. It's a perfect second song.
Little baby wanna take a shot. White sail on my denim. Stuff them racks up in them. Came through this bitch trimmed in a fucking lamb chop. Yeah, we gon' handle that smoke pussy, we don't call cops. Yeah. Came through this bitch in a double in my jaw drop. Yeah, God made me $1 million, now I priced the high lot. I'm in Magic City throwing ratchet these strippers. Free all my niggas and kill all the snitches. I'm the one investing in all my killers. Mask off his last sight was his killer. Hang around felons and drug dealers. Fighting my catch with these fuck niggas. Watch out for snakes, I don't trust niggas. When I flash, I just wanna bust niggas. Turn his asses to some dust niggas. Red key, I'm in check mode. When I'm in the bag, I'm in relax mode. Sippin' out of champagne flutes with a black hoe. Tryna fuck your mama, I'm in that mode. Package full just like a fat hoe. Any rest ain't stopping. Got these bitches falling out of my pocket, huh? Little bitch on poppin'. Another couple niggas want to pop me, huh? Got some niggas want copy. Leverage when Vankly pop it, huh? You sitting on your ass. Little baby wanna take a shot, huh?
DG, you got the bands, huh?
Yeah, good sounding track. Next song is called Addy Geek.
Eating off a fucking addy, yeah. Rocking off right with Bally, yeah. Got a glass point from Cali. He shot at Ross, all these fucking millions I keep adding. Bitch get up out my face without a nagging. 2 blocks for me, no lagging. Yeah, the pistol get to fucking clapping, but the bitch bagging, now that I'm a bagging. 35 pointers in my tennis, bitch, and you my left wrist is some baggage. Time to cover niggas up off for some bitches carry like a basket. My bitch white slim.
Wow, I didn't even realize he started. I thought he was like doing something else, a little preview, a little intro track or something. Maybe I didn't match up with the lyrics. I gotta start this over. Addy Geek is this track.
Eating off a fucking addy,
Oh, yeah.
Rocking off right with Bally, yeah. Got a glass point from Cali. He shot at Ross, all these fucking millions I keep adding. Bitch get up out my face without a nagging. 2 blocks for me, no lagging. Yeah, the pistol get to fucking clapping, but the bitch bagging, now that I'm a bagging. 35 pointers in my tennis, bitch, and you my left wrist is some baggage. Time to cover niggas up off for some bitches carry like a basket. My bitch white slim like she fasting. You gon' hear that motherfucking Glock click like a seatbelt when they fasting. Around drug dealers, what's happening? Most of my niggas still in the streets and they fucking trapping, nigga, no cap. Get his nose like no name. Strut like Iraq, nigga, we packing. Russian cutter, this bitch nasty. Fuck Balenciaga, I change up my fashion. And my bitch just like me, she bragging. Hit her up, now that pussy gasping. I can show you some tricks, some magic. Yeah, watch how them rest turn elastic. Cup full of tricks, clutching my plastic. Step my throat, got this bitch gagging. Connect the plate like he giant mad. Yeah, fuck what he say, that nigga just rapping. Yeah, that switch talking pig lag. Yeah, step back from the thing, I shoot a curry, a CP3. This bitch like an NPC. Made $1 million on my PC. And my scammers hit a PC. Rockin' my ice with LV. Yeah, look when you smell me. Yeah, you won't hop up in that V. Said she wanna go out to eat. Just a bitch back like we'll see. She a slapper, she a need free. Clean me up when she eat me. If it ain't about the money, yeah, ain't no reason to proceed. I'll fly the bitch across the sea. Put her ass in 31D. Bitch in the back of the plane.
I like the kind of space agey sound to this music on this track in particular. Like, it's kind of cool, it's different, stands out. So is she the Addy geek in this? That's the thing that I'm not. Get a fucking Addy, yeah, rocking with a white ball. So I'm not entirely sure, but this whole song is about, like, I think just one woman that he's interested in, looking to get with. She wants to be with him. He's flying her around. I don't know. But again, it's sort of a nice, hypnotic kind of like chilling out vibing song, but with a little bit of an edge to it. Certainly with when it comes to the lyrics, it sounds pretty cool. We're midway through the album, so this is probably where like a lot of songs that are like, this is a good song and somebody's gonna absolutely love this, but we just need to put it somewhere on the album, so it's gonna go somewhere in the middle. Here is a song called The Detox. This will be interesting to hear. So this is coming up, The Detox, 2 minutes 30 seconds. See how the tone of the song is completely different from the first couple of notes. It sounds more serious, it sounds more somber, it's slower. First couple notes, completely different feel to this. Okay, I also just noticed, so Sosa on the beat. Chief Keef is the producer for this, along with DP Beats and Elijah 4K and Prod by 7000. I'm imagining this is going to be a pretty fucking cool song. Whether it's just the lyrics or the production of it, it's going to be good.
She with me cause I'm winning. This bitch wanna have my children. Shopping sprees at the mall, take you spin. Kill 'em all, don't leave no way. Baby, I've all LA fit. I gassed up just like a chin. You all like your body win. Flip the car just like a chin. Got a problem with me when you catch me kill. Ain't no point to keep me living. 7 shots after that, I'm sending. Yeah, Reno F, baby, high as no ceiling. That little bitch came through trimming. Yeah. Can't let these pussies get me. Free my killers out of prison. They never free and I got they chills. All black just like a villain. Yeah. And we hitting that every civilian. They plan on trying to get me. Sitting on all of these millions. Yeah. What you want, baby, I'm alright. Sign up detox in my body. Tryna clear out all of these toxins. Knew she was gonna fuck us up poppin'. I knew she was gonna fuck us up poppin'. With me cause I'm winning. This bitch wanna have my children. Shopping sprees at the mall, take you spin. Kill 'em all, don't leave no way. Baby, I've all LA fit. I gassed up just like a chin. You all like your body win. Flip the car just like a chin. Got a problem with me when you catch me kill. Ain't no point to keep me living. 7 shots after that, I'm sending. Yeah, Reno F, baby, high as no ceiling. That little bitch came through train.
So it's called The Detox, and they mention that in there, but she with me because I'm winning, want to have my children, shopping spree at the mall, take you spending. But I'm not sure what this is. What is the detox? Maybe this is just the daily detox? Doesn't really say anything about that. All black, just like the villain. Yeah, we hitting at every civilian. That plan I'm trying to get is sitting on all these millions. Yeah, what you want, baby? I'm off to Roxy. Something's of a detox in my body. Trying to clear out all these toxins. She knew she was gonna fuck because I'm popping. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe trying not to detox. I don't know. Like you feel it coming and you're like, yeah, fuck that. I don't wanna go through that. I wanna have any withdrawals, any of that shit. Like now she knows. Like, yep, we're up for another round because I'm back on this. Maybe that's all it is. I don't know. I'm not sure. Drug Trafficking is the next song. 2 minutes 12 seconds. Ooh. Nice.
Pussy nigga gets pussy nigga get flipped. Track this bitch nasty like some cheese. Going 200 in this bitch. Ryan daddy with them sticks. Lucille all the rig. Yeah, I don't rock that shit. I got blood on my kicks. I got blood on my stick. Yeah, if you know, then you know. Beat on that bitch. My cutter, you ain't catching me. Brother cutting up a brick. With some white house taking flicks. Reno ain't got no pics. They putting that shit on it up like some Vicks. My outfit cost a brick. Pedigree so sick. Fuck you in my dick. Put a lot of double M. Yeah, I know that I shitty. Lean stick to my kidney. High profile sadistic. There's no walk when I'm in the city.
Just again, random throwaway line. Lean stick to my kidney.
Watch my tennis shines through the gritty, yeah. All of my brothers want to change each other, we stay with them cutters, yeah. I'm a rich motherfucker and I'm from the gutter, all down level. On a new level, fuck this bitch, she ain't special. Get out the Maybach, stupid bitch, before you fuck up the leather, yeah. I'm with Juicy bitches and we up on that water, floating like a family, yeah. If I go out in public with this bitch, she might just go platinum. Flawless diamonds, little bitch, I don't do platinum. 35 pointers on white gold, no platinum. To be honest, I bought this package just to go bragging. To be honest, I bought that double M just go swagging. Rockin' archive, number 9, fuck your fashion. She put passion behind her head, she so savage. In the penthouse view, we living so lavish. 50 racks in my right pocket got me saving. One of my brothers got a $500,000 in the attic. What's happening? Drug trafficking.
Really great. But it sounds a little ominous and scary. It's a cool sounding song. The throwaway lines about walk and stuff sticking to his kidneys. I don't know where it is, but it's an interesting song. I think I might favor platinum over white gold, but that's cool. That's just me. What else does he say here? To be honest, I bought this Patek just to go bragging. We know you've mentioned it like 4 times so far on the album. But that's fine. Hey, you got money. Go for it, dude. It was good. It's a good song. It's a good kind of spooky, scary, dangerous kind of song, but it still sounds good. That was Drug Trafficking. Next is Like a River. Oh, such a good sound, man.
I cannot wait to fuck this down like weird.
Look out, Vino.
You gonna be able to fucking tell me nothing no more than
Vino gon' cook up beat mistake with it.
What I speak comes into existence. After I drop all around, I told myself I'm gonna be a millionaire. The same week I became a millionaire.
Says you on the plane, she don't want no ice. She my type. High on the plane, and I'm feeling right. Drink over ice. Finna go insane, keep my head right. Keep my head right. So live that day, yeah, you dead right. You dead right. All I want me is 100 mil. 100 mil. Touch my first girl, I got a double M. With double M. Them pussy niggas, I don't fuck with them. It's overdue.
So the thing I like most about this song is right in the beginning, the very first part of this first verse, we get some clarity of what he wants in life. She says she want to play, but she don't want no ice. She's my type. She just likes him because him, because it's him, because of who he is, because of how, because they get along, because she just likes him. You don't have to buy me shit, and he likes that. He doesn't want the complications of like, oh, you like me because I'm famous, I'm a singer, I got tons of money. Like, I mean, that doesn't hurt, right? But she doesn't need that to be interested in him. She, like, really, because honestly, if you're with somebody who's got money, that person should take care of you. Because they can, because they have the ability to do that. And if she comes into the relationship thinking of it that way, then he's probably also going to think of it that way. Like, she's not there just as a money grubber. At least, hopefully, that's not the idea. It's a nice sentiment, and it's nice to hear him kind of recognize that and talk about it, because really anybody who gets into a relationship, it should be two-way street, right? You always got to compromise. You gotta help the other person out when they need it. They should help you out when you need it. It's two-way street.
So I'm gonna be a millionaire the same week I became a billionaire.
Says you on the plane, she don't want no ice. She my type. High on the plane, and I'm feeling right. Drink over ice. Finna go insane, keep my hair right. Keep my hair right. So live that day, yeah, you dead right. You dead right. All I want me is 100 mil. 100 mil. Touch my first girl, I got a double on. Them pussy niggas, I don't fuck with them. It's overdue. We ain't do no leg shots, a butter on. If you take my drink high off one sip, and my ex bitch know that it's fucked them. It's fucked them. I got some niggas I was fuck them. I don't trust them. I pack 100 ball hit on them. The lights down. I got my money so I like Sean Kim. Yeah, Sean Kim. That boy got shit back, left his ass low. His ass low. My Celine pants got 2 bands with no zip. Keep that money flowing just like a river. Every album I drop is no skills. It's no skill. We ain't got no beef with none of them niggas. Them niggas could jump off the cliff. Got rich off the rip. I need 10 more M's so I can feed my family now. Yeah, says you on the plane, she don't want no ice.
See, all that shit he talks about, everything he goes through. My Patek, my Celine pants. I keep the money flowing just like a river, My album, when it drops, it's got no skips. We ain't got no beef with none of them guys. They could jump off a cliff. We got rich off the reel. I need 10 more M's. I can feed my family now. That line just fucking hits you, right? Like, he's talking about all this stuff that does not fucking matter. And the last line is just, I can feed my family now. And that is no joke.
Got rich off the real. I need 10 more M's so I can feed my family now. Yeah, says you on the plane, she don't want no ice. She my type. High on the plane, and I'm feeling right. Drink over ice. Finna go insane, keep my hair right. Keep my hair right. So live that day, yeah, you dead right. You dead right. Nigga, put your guns up, yeah. Pull up in the lounge, bitches sliding nice, and they fucking nice. Going nice, I don't wanna love, baby, I can't trust it. I don't run no truck, fit, Mary Jane, super lit. Yeah, slim fit. And little mama slim thick. She wanna be yeah, she wanna be little shit. I'm on a bigger thing, my ex, so I'm little shit. And I'ma show that bitch, oh, she shouldn't love me. She left me at the wrong time and now I just fuck her. She probably with some brown niggas, let them slut her. I'm a 7-figure nigga, baby, I can't make none of this up. Says you on the plane, she don't want no ice. She my type. High on the plane, and I'm feeling right. Drink over ice. Finna go insane, keep my hair right. Keep my hair right. So live that day, yeah, you dead right. You dead right,
Oh, that's sad. Again, if I'm reading this right, that's sad. Baby I can't trust. See it now, rent no truck. Free of Mary Jeans, super lit, yeah, slim fit, blah, 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 blah. What does she say? And I'm gonna show that bitch, Oh, she shouldn't have left me. She left me at the wrong time, and now it's fuck her. She probably with some broke guy, letting him slut her. I'm 7-figure, baby. I can't make none of this up. Doesn't matter. She still left. And why? We don't hear why. She just left. Did you do something and she could handle it? Did she not like the lifestyle? Like, what is it? We don't hear the reason. You just pissed at her because she left because you thought you had something, and that sucks. She wanted more? You couldn't give it to her? Not more money, not any of that shit. Like more of you, more of a connection. Wanted you sober? Soberer, more sober. She wanted a real relationship. I don't know. I can make up reasons all day why she left, and we don't hear about any of it. And it sucks because it sounds like she was cool, and that she liked you for you. And now if she's with some broke dude, I don't know why my girlfriend's with me. I'm broke. She says because I'm good to her. Sounds fucking ridiculous to me. I can't give her the life she wants, she needs, that I want to give her. I can't do that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to cry. My voicemail is the next track.
Yeah.
Haha! Oh my. Oh, I'm off the pills. I don't know how much longer I can do this for real. And I'm just being real. Money can't buy you everything. It can buy you diamonds, pearls. You can't buy a good girl. Your silhouette on the wall. I'm watching you work it, girl. Oh my God. Somebody was feeling bad. How long can I stay off these pills? How long can I last before I need to take a break from what's happening in here? Whew. This is a good song. This is a good song already.
Yeah. I don't know how long I could do this for real. And I'm just being real. Money can't buy you everything. It could buy you diamond pearls. You can't buy a good girl. Your silhouette on the wall, watching you work it, girl. Whoa. I was wondering if you could come over and drop it low. Just don't expose my low. And could I count on you to keep this shit low on the floor? I got money, baby, I'm not your average nigga. I could buy you Chanel, D.R.U. I'm up 7 figures. Don't be stupid, no, I'm ruthless. Let's make a movie, you a cutie with a booty. Hey, don't be foolish, watch how you moving when you around me. I cut you up around me, 'cause I know your kind, you slimy. And I know you gon' end up trying me. And I'm stupid as fuck because I know I'm gon' end up buying it. Addictive personality, I know I'm gon' end up trying it. You gon' fuck with me and I'm declining it. So I know I wasn't gon' fuck with it in the first place, make you regret it. Better stay far from around me, 'cause I'm deadly. These bitches fall for me every day, and I'ma fuck them on the first day. 'Cause I'ma get up in their head and I'ma lie straight to their face. 'Cause if I ain't do it, you was gon' do it to me anyway. And it would've been too late.
Jesus Christ. He's fully aware of every move he's gonna make, they're gonna make. Unfortunately, he thinks it's just gonna absolutely play out that way every single time, and so he's trapped in this fucking cycle of, yeah, you like me, I like you, that's great, don't be stupid or ruthless. And then he goes on to say, but it's unavoidable, that's exactly what you're gonna do. Let's make a movie, you a cutie with a booty. Don't be foolish. Watch how you move in when you're around me. I'll cut you off. from around me because I know you're kind. He's already decided you're gonna fuck with me. You slimy. And I know you're gonna end up trying me, and I'm stupid as fuck because I know I'm gonna end up buying it. Addictive personality, I know I'm gonna end up trying it. You gotta fuck with me and I'm declining it. Whew. Because I know I ain't gotta fuck with it in the first place. Make you regret it. Gotta stay far from around me because I'm deadly. These bitches fall for me every day, and I'm gonna fuck them on the first date because I'm gonna get up in their head and I'm gonna lie straight to their face because if I ain't do it, you was gonna do it to me anyway. And it would have been too late. He's already decided, so he's gonna treat everybody like shit because he thinks everybody's gonna treat him like shit. Fuck me. Sometimes you just gotta fucking take it, dude. I mean, all you have to do is find one person who doesn't fuck you over and they're with you forever. And it hurts every fucking time they do it. Like, every time somebody fucks with you, it hurts, but there's no way out of the cycle if you treat them the same way that you get treated. There's no way out. And listen to his voice, how sick he is of it, how tired he is of it, how sad he is.
I can do this for real, and I'm just being real. Money can't buy you everything, you can buy you diamond pearls. You can't buy a good girl, your silhouette on the wall, watching you work it, girl. Whoa. I was running, we could come over and drop it low. Just don't expose my low. Could I count on you to keep this shit low on the floor?
Yeah, he just wants somebody he can trust. And every time he does, he gets fucked over. Every time he does, he gets fucked over. And how can he trust? Because he's rich. Right? Rich, famous, young, talented. Fucking talented. Fucking rich. Probably a good-looking guy. Hit on every single day. Have women throw themselves at you? What the fuck? How do you trust any of them? And maybe one of them is decent and they just like you and they listen to what you have to say and they're like, I want to be there for you. But you can't trust that because you've got millions and millions of dollars and you live a lifestyle that's over the top and fantastic because probably came from nothing and they probably came from nothing and they just think, holy shit, all my dreams could come true with this person. You still got to get along with them. You still got to trust them as a person. How do you trust? I don't like this fame shit. I hate it. He told us that. Albums ago, he told us that. Closing the book is track number 15.
Bingo.
Who do you want to be?
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
That's just the real me. Finessing these crackers, baby, you gotta feel me. Got a lot of my niggas in shackles and they depend on me. Some niggas plotting on me, tryna take the win from me. I can feel your energy, I know you wanna feel on me. Wait till we get home, not up in public. You get the tripping and I get the spending. Buying you APs, buying you LV, buying you Fendi, buying Givenchy, just for you. And that's facts. These niggas wanna treat you like that. You cater to me, then you stab me in my back. Feel like a truck hit me from your impact. We gotta stay intact. I adore you, never buying you Michael Kors. Always Christian Dior, always keeping you spoiled with everything that you want. Don't wanna lose you, you what I'm used to. Fuck them other dudes, with you I'll never lose. Wanna marry you on a cruise, closing a book for you, and you made it to chapter 2. You and
Huh, is that real? Is that true? Or is that fantasy? Well, what's he talking about there? Don't want to lose you and what I'm used to. Fuck them other dudes with you. I'll never lose. Want to marry you on a cruise. Closing the book for you. And you made it to chapter 2. You win, baby girl. And all those other hoes lose. Did you find the one? But then you also said these guys would have treated you like that. You cater to me. Then you stab me in my back. Feel like a truck hit me from your impact. We gotta stay intact. I adore you. Never buying you. Michael Kors, always Christian Dior. Always keeping you spoiled when with everything that you want. Don't want to lose you. What's going on here? I mean, it seems like a positive song at the end, but there's shit that goes on in the middle of this. Also, the line, functioning addict, baby, that's just the real me. It's not the real you. You know it's not the real you. That's just how you get through. The real you is sad and confused and has a hard time dealing with the real world because it's fucked up. And people fuck you over and you can't trust anybody and you think too much and it never stops and it never stops and it never stops, and so you get stoned because it helps to turn that shit off. It's not the real you. The real you is kind of an awesome sounding guy, honestly. Next track is called Blood Tears. This is an interlude, track number 16. We're going to hear the end of 15 first. Blood Tears is next. Are we playing? No. Ooh, I like that.
I told you to my tongue, yeah. I done told you to my tongue, yeah. Being with me ain't no other thing to do but win. You caught my eye, knew you wasn't gonna stay friends. We can't divide, need you with me right here. Cut the lies, this paddock chandelier. This beautiful life of mine, I shed a lot of blood tears. I'm rockin' St. Tears, these niggas not on my tier. Caught a bitch who live, oh never mind, can't have a bitch for me where I live. I shed a lot of blood tears. We struggled for years, watch mama tryna pen her tears. My shit this year, kick this shit in the right gear. Got rich last year, wish my Brenda was here. And a nigga I feel, I'm that nigga on for pills. Come and get what I deserve, I'ma go for the kill. 2 hearts from my head when I'm looking in the mirror. Can't tell if I'ma go to this, the devil off of these pills. Factory made back my wheels. Jason, I'm out of here, yeah. Out of here.
Man, when he does personal stuff, it fucking gets you. Anybody who's followed his career and hears mentions of Brenda, his mom, it's just a killer because you just know he's really feeling this. I mean, it sounds so stupid to say, but like. He's not joking, or he doesn't do this for fucking fun, right? It's amazing. It's amazing how he has to live, how he has to talk about this stuff, how he has to process it. And he's got to do it all in music. That's just what he does. He's got to get this shit out of his head. And I just feel for the guy. It's just fucking kills you, because he's a good guy. He just loved. I don't know, I forget if Brenda was his grandma, right? And his mom is his mom, but Brenda may have raised him more than his mom. I have no idea. Fuck. It just sucks to hear him have all that pain, and I think he talks about his brother, and it's nuts. what this guy's had to go through, and then he gets rich and people just expect him to be healthy all of a sudden? No, he's not healthy. He's not good. He's got to do all this shit to just get by, and then he's still got to make music because that's what he's got to do. I mean, he's not going to stop making music till he's dead. Or he processes it all, right? And he can sit back and go, fuck, now I could just be. Like, I don't have to do that all the time. I don't have to get this stuff out of my head. I can sit and relax. And I just want him to get to that point, right? Fuck. Can't listen to this and not feel for the guy. And if you do, you're not listening. Miles on You is the name of the next song. 3 minutes, 5 seconds. It's gonna work, yeah. Don't like to hear the walk, the lean in the cup. I'm sure that's what that is.
You never showed up.
So those little sounds right in the beginning, the wow wow and then it makes me think of like a mystery is what we're gonna hear. That's what I think this is gonna be a song about, is some kind of mystery. I don't know why. It sounds like a movie or something.
You never showed up.
Holy shit, does this sound cool. I thought for a minute it was going to be all instrumental. It is so cool sounding.
I just wanna take you down. Girl, you deserve rhymes. With your big dollar smile, I just know you got miles. You got miles, you got miles, you got miles on you. You got miles, you got miles, you got miles on you. You got miles, you got miles, you got miles on you. You got miles, you got miles, you got miles on you. You got some miles on you. I might spend the whole house on. She got no flight skying me up in the morning. Garage when I put these diamonds on. She gon' show it to the world. I like all the girls, I like all the girls. Girls like girls, rock Chanel pearls. Yeah, she out every weekend, hell out of parties. Oh, out in Calabasas, drinking on Bacardi. Oh, working hard shit, catch a student and a pussy started. Oh, let's cut this party, take it to the room, we gon' go retarded. Ooh, and a vivid picture on your fucking face, I'm a period artist. Yeah. I don't wanna tell me I'm out wrong, when I met a bitch from the show. She say two times, baby made it involved. Give a fuck if you was Katy Perry, I'm tryna get to that door. I ain't tripping, no, you got some miles on you. I might spend the whole house on. She got no flight skying me up in the morning. Garage when I put these diamonds on. She gon' show it to the world. I like all the girls, I like all the girls. Girls like girls, rock Chanel pearls. Yeah. You got miles, you got miles, you got miles on you. You got miles, you got miles, you got miles on you.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. 17 tracks in. That is easily the most experimental track so far in terms of the music. Lyrics very much straightforward, cool sound. I didn't see a producer on that, just music, not producer. Recording engineer Jason Goldberg, mixing engineer Jason Goldberg and Summrs, mastering engineer Jason Goldberg. Fuck, that was cool. I hope this song is also cool and true. She sounds like a cool girl, college woman, educating herself. Met her at a show. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if this is somebody who's still in his life or she sounded cool. I'd date her. Well, you know, if I were still 20-something. Album Just For You is the next track. Let's check this out. That was a cool sounding song. Miles on You.
Yeah.
So I just noticed on this that this is produced by Summrs and Autumn, and it sounds good. Like, I like the feel of this. It's a little more laid back, more relaxed. I wonder if that's a matter of working with, I think Autumn is his brother, right? Summrs and Autumn. I wonder if that's a matter of working with somebody that you just implicitly trust, and you just can sit down and relax and make whatever the fuck you want.
Starting to tear down this home. I got an album made for you up in my phone. You sleep right now, I'm up in my zone. Oh, I keep my guard up with you, keeping it strong. Sometimes I feel like I'm still alone. I'm tryna put the pieces together like a song. I know you like it, APs too.
See, that's really fucking interesting. So it's talking. I think he's talking about a woman, right? I'm with you. You're sleeping. I'm up in my zone. I'm out. I'm making music, right? Like, this is what he talked earlier. This is how I get into my zone. He had to get stoned to do it, or to drink some walk or something, or to lean. Sometimes I feel like I'm still alone. I'm trying to put these pieces together like a song. That's what all this is. He's trying to put everything in his life together, all the pieces together into a song. And it's funny that he says, I'm trying to put into pieces together like in a song. But he's also trying to put the pieces together. He's trying to make it all fit. He's trying to figure out, how does all this stuff go together? How do I make all this work? How do I do this? How do I do all this? How do I get through it? It's great. It's great.
And I don't want a fake version of you, no clone. Like the 1942, you when the night is gone. Since we've been together, I'm loving what you show. And you always stuck up in my head like a catchy song. You hate the way that I prove you wrong. When you find yourself frustrated looking through my phone. Or when you wonder about who I'm talking about, my song. We built this from the ground up, don't want it all to be gone. Don't wanna play you like a sin, like just let it go. Don't want it be gone. Starting to tear down this home. I got an album made for you up in my phone. I bet it's lies you take into your head, no. Even if it's a facade, it don't feel like it's wrong. Even if it's a fairy tale, lies we still get along. Even if it's for the enemies, it's 2 years going strong. Even if we call it off, baby girl, we just postpone. Till we find our way back to each other's home.
Wow, great track. I'm going to have to pause and come back to this later. Really just somebody he's absolutely in love with. I don't know if it's, I mean, it even says here, you find yourself frustrated looking through my phone, or when you're wondering about who I'm talking about in my songs. He doesn't have to be talking about her, right? This is somebody that he's with or wants to be with. And maybe not everything is perfect, because he says, like, I'm starting to tear down this home. Is he talking about their relationship, the home they have together? Is he talking about, has he had to go back to, like, where Brenda lived, where his mom lived, and started taking apart the home, literally, like, the everything that was there, and now he produced this with his brother too, right? So it makes me think it's even more likely that it's about something like that. I took all these pictures. I had an album of pictures for you in my phone of things I want to show you from my childhood, the stuff that was important to me, like whatever the fuck it could be, like where I put my hand through a wall when we were playing one time, or where we marked on the door, all that shit that you see in movies that people like, oh, I remember this, or we had this like little wall sconce thing that I always thought was weird looking. I want to show that to you, because once this is gone, we'll never see it again. Like, it's just gone, and I want you to know what I'm talking about when I talk about it. And it sounds like maybe things aren't awesome in the relationship. He's saying, like, maybe let's, if we call it off, let's just postpone, let's hold it off, let's just wait till we come back around, till we get everything figured out. And the thing is, I can understand what he's saying, right? Like, he can be writing songs about things that happened years ago, and he's still getting that out of his system. Like, these songs about these women who screw him over, it doesn't have to be the woman he's with right now. Somebody could have been a long time ago. But I can also understand her perspective. Like, you sang this song, like, is that supposed to be about us? Like, I could see how you could see it that way, and I don't want you to feel like that. I want you to have to get it out in a song, like, kind of talk to me instead. Like, if you're upset with me, tell me. Like, we can deal with it. Really interesting. It's really good song. It's just, again, second song in a row, right? What was the last one? Was the interlude, yeah? No, I'm totally on drugs. That was 2 songs ago. But Miles on You was also very similar. So this is all the stuff that's so fucking personal. This is all about what's going on in his life. Off 19 through 25. IKYMMG, which, looking at the lyrics here, I see means I know you miss me, girl. Kind of fun. I think it's cool. IKYMMG, let's go. Summrs, track 19.
Call my phone, I know you miss me, girl. Call my phone, I know you miss me, girl.
I'm straight, everywhere that's don't ruin my day. I'ma apply this face, girl, call me, see if I'm straight. What if it's not my day? Call my phone, I know you miss me, girl. Call my phone, miss me, girl. Call my phone, I know you miss me, girl. Summers on the ringtone, shit like ping pong. Kids now we all grown. Presidential S-class, baby, know what I'm on. Ask what's in my cup, in a different time zone. Going through coffee cups, trying to pick up the phone. I'm not trying to pick up the phone. Get up my feelings, ain't nothing.
like the sound of this. It just is a really good sound of song. I also found a copy of this had been posted about a month ago on SoundCloud, produced by Goyard, so I'm sure they were trying to get some promo going for the album. It's a great sounding track. It's also a really sweet song, right? And I can see anybody using this as sort of a love song kind of thing. Like, I know you miss me, girl. Call me. And they also even have it in the beginning where he's saying, I know you miss me, girl, and the woman is saying, I know you miss me, boy. It's really good. It's just a great little love song kind of thing. Great sound of music. Yeah, Goyard is great. Pilates is the next song.
Ooh, Desire.
Also by Goyard.
Baby, you know that you is a goddess, yeah, the finest. Baby, you know I'm poppin', rising. I don't do no molly. Let me know what you end up deciding. Is we rockin'? How the fuck is you sculpting your body? Must be Pilates. In the Maybach GLS, exotic. Yeah, I'm riding. Everything I do is exotic. It's exotic. No, Lorena don't do the partying, the partying. Let me know when the plane departure, departure. No, Lorena don't sip Bacardi, but Bacardi. In the way I'm living, gotta keep farthest, keep farthest. She a bad bitch, driving up in the hardest. Yeah.
Huh. This the kind of stuttering or repeating of sounds is new to me. I don't recall him doing it before, but he's definitely doing it throughout this. I wonder if it's just sort of something he was experimenting with. I like it. I know like Young Lean has done quite a bit of that in a bunch of his music. I don't mind it at all. Like if you do this every now and again, it adds like it's a different way to put some stress on a lyric on a song, and I think it sounds good. It's pretty cool.
Paint pictures like a artist, yeah, an artist. But let's stick it on the dude. I don't fuck with it, dude. And I dropped out of school, and I made it to the moon. And I miss my mama, having visions of you. Why the fuck it had to be you? It should've been me, I don't feel me.
Yeah.
These niggas tryna kill me, but I'm rich as fuck, not really. But it's hard to find me. All these labels tryna sign me. Bitch, you stupid as a fuck if you tryna leave me. I was out to replace me. Know you wanna have my baby. Somebody need come save me. For these fucking drugs take me. Had a bang, got an elite. Damn if a nigga take me. It's cold and got me lazy. Not enough of my Mercedes. Maybe, probably. These niggas can't copy me. Honestly, oh, Brenda, I'll be per me. Feeling your presence with me. I'm right now, fighting first grade. But the system ain't stopping me. These pigs ain't stopping me. When you grandbaby, you're a prodigy. No, I always had the key. Had the key, had the key. Baby, you know that you is a goddess. Yeah.
Yeah, Stuck in My Ways. It's interesting because he's very... Like when he's in love, and when he's not in love, you're just a waste of time. Like he's talking about, she a bad bitch driving an Audi. But he had like some really nice things to say about somebody he was seeing, then he had really nasty things to say. And then he talks about, God, I hate to even bring this up, he talks about his mama, and he talks about Brenda and wishes she was still here, and you'd be proud of your grandbaby. He's a prodigy. Like he's so proud of himself, and not in a prideful way. He looks at it from her perspective, like, oh man, she would have loved to have seen me get to this point, even though she did see him get to a pretty good point. Like, to get that much further, to be as popular as he is, as skilled as he is, as talented as he is, and to be recognized for it, and to have the money from it, and to have the success from it. And yet he's still, there's something not aligned in his head, because he's still, this coating got me crazy, nodding off in my Mercedes. It sucks to have him be feeling that pain, and whether it's from his history or whether it's from, you know, losing the people that he lost, he's still hurting, and he hasn't dealt with it, and he can't deal with it as long as he's dealing, like, trying to deal with it with these drugs, right? He can't, because he keeps distracting his brain from processing all that pain and those emotions, because they're hard. And he needs to stop doing that. He needs to stop numbing the pain, which just makes it sink, and it'll come right back up as soon as you're sober again. So you're going to have to get sober for a long time to deal with that stuff. Otherwise, you will never get out of this. It will constantly be gnawing at you. And every time you get sober again, it'll pop back into your brain, and you'll just feel like shit, and then you want to get stoned again, and then it never stops. It will never stop. You need to stop taking the drugs and take care of yourself, or you will be miserable for your entire life. It's the only way to get through it, man. And it sucks, because yes, you're right. Brenda should be super proud of you. Your mom should be proud of you. Your brother should be proud of you. You should be proud of your brother. They should be proud of your brother. You guys have just fucking owned it, man. And now it's time to take care of yourself. That's all I gotta say.
The finest, baby, you know I'm poppin', rising. I don't do no molly. Let me know what you end up deciding. Is we rockin'? How the fuck is you sculpting your body? Must be Pilates. In the Mayday GLS, sunny. Yeah, I'm riding. Everything I do is exotic. It's exotic. No, Lorena don't do the partying, the partying. Let me know when the plane departure. Departure. No, Lorena don't sip Bacardi, but Bacardi. And the way I'm living, gotta keep farthest, keep farthest. She a bad bitch, dropping up in her artist, yeah, her artist. Paint pictures like an artist, yeah, an artist.
Yeah, great song. I mean, it doesn't change anything that I said. This cat, you are insane, Sajik. Like My Diamonds is the next track. Let me skip down here, and we'll get to the next song. Produced by Benji Cold. We've heard a couple of other tracks from Benji Cold here, so let's check it out. Like My Diamonds.
Benji Cold, why you ice?
You look pretty as my diamonds. You searching for my heart, girl, I hope that you find it. Maybe it was bad timing. Maybe it was bad timing. I'm just thugging on a fucking heat, wearing my big body. Having pictures of me, touching on your body. You look real fucking exotic. Hey, I'm trying to slut you out on the Roxas. I'm tired of these pussy niggas copying. You said you called me.
So he's used that phrase a few times, trying to slut you out. Does that basically mean I'm trying to get with you? Like, I'm trying to just have sex with you and to be done. Like, that's all I want, was to have sex with you. And Roxy's, I could look it up, I'm sure, but I just don't know exactly what that term is for. It sounds like it's probably a pill of some kind. Kat, you need to get your butt out of the camera, please. I'm just not sure what I'm trying to slut you out. I assume it's exactly what I said, right? Because it sounds like you just, somebody I want to get with. I'm going to get with you. I'm trying to slut you out.
Hey, I'm trying to slut you out on the Roxas. I'm tired of these pussy niggas copying. You said you called me, I was probably on no Vicodins. Yeah, you know I chew them perks like some vitamins. Yeah, you know I mix 9 with the vitamins. Yeah, you know that I like you, I can't let you in. Yeah, cause you bad for me, you bad for my soul. Can't show no sympathy, cause they'll take it and go. Don't be the enemy, I'm watching it taking my soul. How the fuck you turn on me and I'm the one that put going strong. I'm finna drop a quarter on a made back these hoes dancing to my songs. I love when the beat do this, it get me in my fucking zone. I hate when a bitch think that she special, get up on my phone. I ain't tryna have relations with you, bitch, take off your thumb. Me and these lying niggas ain't got no relation, my money long. You look pretty as my diamonds. You searching for my heart, girl, I hope that you find it. Maybe it was bad timing. Maybe it was bad timing. I'm just thugging on the fucking E, wearing my big body. Having visions of me, searching on your body. You look real fucking exotic. And I'm trying to slut you out on the Roxas.
Middle of the song, like middle end of the song, he gets back on the thing, talking about the same stuff. I just waiting to get rich so I can take care of my family, talking about Brenda, talking about all this stuff that just continues to weigh on him and weigh on him and weigh on him. Sorry, man. And I'm serious, it's not gonna stop. I mean, and this goes for anybody who's trying to deal with somebody's death, grieving something. Doesn't have to be somebody's death. It could be a relationship. It could be breaking up with somebody. It could be, who knows, somebody cheating on you. It's all grief, and you can't do it while you're stoned or high. You can't do it because you're too distracted. You can't hold a thought in your head. I know. That's why I drink. Let's check out Baby Blue Gwag. Gwag? I don't know that word either. That's a new one.
So I'm lighting up in the back of the G-Wagon. Don't try me and my niggas cause we savage. Look up at the stars and you could grab it. If you act right, you know you could have it. Had his bitch in the motherfucking cool, smashing. Sometimes I don't know what to do, feel like crashing. Think about going by you a baby blue G-Wagon. These other niggas didn't know what to do, thought they had it. These days my fucking wrist cost a fucking cool. This life lavish. If you get out of line, hit him with this tool, do him nasty. With that switch, I'ma rock out, then it go boom. Had to get this bitch up out of my life, she wanna see me lose. Know that I can buy you a Jimmy Choo. You better not try nothing, cause it's gonna be on the news. Tell the truth, it's mine by the smell of your perfume. I've been that nigga, baby, got dogs on the wound. Commitment issues, baby girl got trust issues. Back to the booth, Brenda, baby, I miss you. Back to the bases, and she like my fragrance, my whip spacious. Sipping on a glass, pint, I take this shit really outdated. 50 allegations made it through the bullshit, then I elevated. They say Lorena won't break in the mainstream, say he overrated. Crib that I'm finna buy, this bitch got a fucking elevator. Fuck you, see you later, bye, 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 to the haters. We was broke down bad, I ain't have shit in our refrigerator. He told on me, he done bad, that nigga is a fucking traitor. I'm a facilitator, got the fucking shooters like that Jason Tatum. Bad bitch, I put on my but she stay to stay, brought up in Jamaica. Thanksgiving, we ain't had no turkey, but I flew this bad bitch straight to Turkey. She got a BBL, then she let me taste the taste like a virgin. I'm preaching this shit like a sermon, looking scared to hear my verdict. Right and wrong, time down, hold me down, X me out, used to call me out, now you burned out. But let's travel around, wanna bless you, get next to you, wanna sex you, spend a check on you, know you was the one. Bet you ain't get no neck from you. Want the best for you, want the best of you. You got the best of me, don't lose me. You got the key.
All those thoughts just rushing. That's what I get out of this end part where he's still performing, rapping, talking, but it's like one line right on top of the top of the other, top of the other, and it's just like rushing thoughts. And this is probably how he thinks sometimes. This is what he needs to get out of, right? This is probably one of the reasons why he does need to drink lean, or he feels he needs to, right? Is to just stop that constant, like, non-stop go, 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 go. My brain is just giving me a hard time. It's just piling all these thoughts on me, and I can't handle it.
Bet you ain't getting that from you. Want the best for you, want the best of you. You got the best of me, don't lose me. And you got the key.
Oh, cool. Like that a lot. Backwards music I like. Yeah, very, very cool sounding. I like a lot of that. I'm amazed, actually, at how many of these songs I'm like, I like the sound of that. We have not had any losers on this album at all. I mean, they're all really good. We're on track 23 out of 25. Yeah. This one's called Switch Sound. The third to last track on the album, produced by Alto SGP. And let's just check it out, see where we go.
Try to take anything off me, I'm gonna blow your ass down. I'm gonna show you that switch sound. I'm gonna show you that switch sound. I'm gonna show you that switch sound. And a little bitch you with passed around. And a little bitch you with passed around. I don't gunners, got them down. Look at my pockets, they fatter now. Look at my pockets, they fatter now. Go to jail, I ain't telling them nothing. I ain't telling my brother, you pushing my buttons. I went and got me some money, these niggas is funny. She shaking them bangs. Had my brother put a hole in the shit, shit the size of a plane. I ain't going back and forth with the shit, you gon' die for being funny. Put my faith and trust in the God, in the sky, I'm overcoming. Put my trust in the guys for the slide on some. Hey, yeah, I got my five, slanging nine, it's I'm coming. I like being outside, gotta hide from the public. I just got a new nine, no lie, no cutters. Lot of my bitches, she lot of herself. DS shit up and it's stuck on my belt. Girl, there's the realest shit that I done felt. Stop taking really little, I need some help. Y'all wanna kill him, I do it myself. I'm stuck on these Vikings, I need some help. Get to striking shit, I do not care. Invest the time, all in my wealth. Fuck from the back while I'm pulling that help. Fuck from the back, give a devil style. All of that gang shit, all of that rap. Bitch, you know you can't come right here. Try go the way, you ain't in my taste bracket. Bitch, you know this shit ain't gonna be fair. My bitch want a new body, my brother want a body, I want a Bugatti. Bitch, tell me what's the knowledge, tell me what she logic, cause you really wildin'. Walking this bitch with my rocket, be against the world, I'm killing everybody. I'm a 7-figure nigga, all the shit that I fuck is exotic. You can keep this shit up on the low and fuck with each other, tell nobody. Try to take anything out for me, I'm crashing about it. Yeah, crashing about it. Crashing about it. Crashing about it. Crashing about it. I'm gonna show you that switch sound.
Non-stop. I mean, it's really well done. It's just really good.
I'm gonna show you that switch sound. I'm gonna show you that switch sound. I'm gonna show you that switch sound. And a little bitch you with passed around. And a little bitch you with passed around. I don't gunners, got them down. Look at my pockets, they fatter now. Look at my pockets, they fatter now. Go to jail, I ain't telling them nothing. I ain't telling my brother, you pushing my buttons. I went and got me some money, these niggas is funny. She shaking them bangs. Had my brother put a hole in the shit, shit the size of a plane. I ain't going back and forth with the shit, you gon' die for being funny. Put my faith and trust in the God, in the sky, I'm overcoming.
So when he says his brother had a hole in his chest the size of a Funyun, is he talking about his actual brother? Did his brother get shot? Like, what is that about? I just don't know. I just haven't heard anything about that. Second to last song, the penultimate song, Praise the Most High. I know we've heard some other stuff from Summrs, and in fact he mentioned God once or twice in some previous tracks here. He did a song a while ago that I think I listened to. Well, I know I listened to. I think it was Summrs. That was very, very kind of questioning of God and his relationship with God. I thought it was actually fantastic. It might have been called God. I forget. I could go look. And I don't care. But let's check this out. So this is Praise the Most High, 2 minutes long. I'll get the lyrics here in a second. Oh, like that.
Little bitch. I'm like Reno Cobain, cocaine, her nose, we smoke propane. Eating low man, diamonds on me, baby, like I'm the dope man. Lean in my cup, dope stain. Can't let this bitch get my low man. Got an M in my bank, came out the mud, baby. I ain't get it overnight. Schedule 2 just got me high, that's high. I'm in my night. Codeine on my vest, I can't let go, got me feeling right. I'm up in my best, my but these drugs got me, gotta get right. I send my vest, I'm in that mud, present most high. Everything that I do, I'm on point, bullseye. In the back of that Maybach, yeah, I'm laid back, Caesar recline. Everywhere that I go, I'm on point, tall brother grab I ain't. It done got to the point, I'm on 4 lines, and I don't get high. I get on my knees and pray to God that I don't get lame. Pushing that fucking cat, and I got a heart of a fucking lion. Sipping on this bread, yeah, that take, yeah, that stop sign. Every day I'm in my mind, think I might die, protect my life. 10 pointers in the bezel, let it protect, I don't need no light. Love all of my L's, baby, I'm a god, I'm with my life. Any of these pussy niggas try to take something, then I'm gon' strike. Diamonds are beautiful, baby, welcome to my life. Living life in the limelight, I'm gon' shine bright in the spotlight. Keeping you from the outside, can't keep you from the spotlight. I'm like Reno Cobain, cocaine, her nose, we smoke propane. Eating low man, diamonds on me, baby, like I'm the dope man. Lean in my cup, dope stain. Can't let this bitch get my low man. Got an M in my bank, came out the mud, baby, I ain't get it overnight. Schedule 2 just got me high, that's high, I'm in my night. Codeine in my vest, I can't let go, got me feeling right. I'm up in my best, my but these drugs got me, gotta get right. Oxy in my vest, I'm in that mud, present most high.
That sounds like a song written by somebody who is celebrating their addiction. I'm like Reno Cobain, cocaine in her nose, we smoke propane, eating lo mein, diamonds on me, baby. I'm the dope man, lean in my cup, dope stains. Can't let this bitch get my low man. Got an M in my bank. Came out the mud, baby, I get it overnight. Schedule 2 drugs got me high. That's how I'm gonna end my night. Codeine in my veins, so I can't let it go. It got me feeling right. You know that's not true. You told us throughout this entire album that that's not true. It might help you get in the zone to make this music, but what if you aren't on that? What kind of music do you make? Does that scare you? You don't need it. You don't need it. You have all the skills to make this music, whether you're stoned or not. It's just going to change how you express yourself. It's going to help you fucking get this shit actually out of your body because you need to. And I know I'm not talking about the drugs. I'm talking about all this stuff that you have to deal with. And again, this isn't... I know it's possible Summrs could watch this whole thing. He watches my videos if he has the stomach to watch this. And but this is true of anybody. If you are dealing with stuff that it's too hard, you can't do it on your own. You weren't given the tools to be able to handle it. And so instead of handling it, you do what you can, which is to numb it, to shove it down. And then you get to this point where you're just like, yes, I'm awesome. I can do it. I can do anything because I've got my drugs. I can make it through this. I can do what I need to do. I can get everything done. I can get famous. I can make my music. I can get through the day. I can go to work. I can be a functioning addict or alcoholic or whatever the hell it is. You're still not gonna get anywhere. I mean, not really, because you're not dealing with the underlying issues. And all I can do is equate it to what I did and what I went through. And I knew every step of the way, I knew this is not what I should be doing. I'm not doing this right. But it just hurt too much to do anything else. I'm a wuss. What can I say? Couldn't handle it. Stuck in My Ways is the last track on the album that has been actually kind of fucking awesome. I'm amazed at his output. 25 tracks, and there's not a single song on here that I thought, this isn't that good. because they all play some role, right? They're songs you can chill to. They're songs you can not really any you can really get angry to, right? It doesn't really fit the whole feeling for this sort of music. But songs you can be sad to, songs you can get hyped about, songs you can use as love songs. You could use as kind of joke love songs, like kind of inside joke with your girl, like IKYMMG, right? Like you could use that as something. It's really good. And songs that he's letting us know as fans how he's doing. He still misses Brenda. He misses whatever girl broke his heart the worst. He misses all the girls who broke his heart, who betrayed him. Like it's really an incredibly honest album. And for somebody who is already successful to be this honest on an album and this forthright, this open about things, is pretty fucking amazing. It's great. And in Summrs, if you watch this whole thing, if you manage to get through it and I didn't piss you off by saying something that you're like, you don't know me, I don't know you, I can only take you at your word here on the lyrics and what I know about you. You made a fantastic album. I mean, if you've made it really, don't let anybody ever tell you differently. For what you are doing in music, this is really incredible, and you should be proud of it, and it's amazing. And I think for the haters, they're never going to like your stuff, right? Unless you all of a sudden come out with something that just speaks to them personally, and then they'll be like, oh, then that other stuff wasn't that bad. But for the people who know, people who follow you, people who pay attention to what you're talking about in your songs, they want you to keep doing this. They want you to. It's fantastic, and they're gonna love this. They're gonna love this. I can't wait to see some reviews of this album because I haven't seen much so far. I searched for like 2 seconds to see if there were any reviews up, and I think the only things I saw were videos, and I didn't want to watch a video because I didn't want to hear the music. I wanted to read something. So let's just go with "Stuck in My Ways," the last track on "Stuck in My Ways." 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Let's wonder what this song is going to be about. Stuck in My Ways. Whew, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I wear my heart on my sleeve, out of the line. And I'm out these pills, baby, every day I feel like I'm dying. With all of my ice on, I can change the climate, baby, I ain't lying. You get everything you want, while I get Chanel and I get to buy.
It's weird because I hear this, I wear my heart on my sleeve, heart of a lion, and I'm off these pills, baby, every day I feel I'm dying. With all of my ice on, I could change the climate, baby, I ain't lying. But when he comes in, the very first thing I thought was, this reminds me of Juice WRLD. And that's kind of a weird thought to have, because it sounds a little bit different. It's not really Plugg. Still Summrs. He's being super honest. He's telling us what is going on with it. It's all the stuff I've been talking about this whole time. And the last song is just bringing it home in the first 2-3 lines.
Yeah.
Great guitar.
Yeah. I wear my heart on my sleeve, out of the line. And I'm out these pills, baby, every day I feel like I'm dying. With all of my ice on, I can change the climate, baby, I ain't lying. You get everything you want, while I get Chanel and I get to buying. Get to arguing on the phone, found that strong, that's what I'm trying. Tryna go Billy Moussain. The diamonds in my bezel, but I need plain. Just saying, I'm not enough for pills on the plane. Tryna cover up my sins with the train. Man, I'm stuck in my ways, count my days till it all fade. You can see in my face, some days wanna meet my grave. I'm on drugs every day. Tell me that take me to space. Codeine, my baby, you're nice to space. And I need my space. I don't need you in my face 24/7. Send him killer slime with a Mega 11. Plan to get him zipped for what he did. Fuck the industry, this shit real. My lines hurt from my seats. My brothers and fuck the pigs. Yeah, my heart on my sleeve, out of the line. And I'm out these pills, baby, every day I feel like I'm dying. With all of my ice on.
Yeah, if this isn't a single, it absolutely should be. It's really a great sounding song. You could just listen to this anywhere in the car. I mean, it's a great sounding track.
I can change the climate, baby, I ain't lying. You get everything you want. Well, I can Chanel and I get to buying. Get to arguing on the phone. Fuck you, I hate you, wanna leave you. Why you doing that in front of these people? Man, you making me feel like you see through. You evil, you make it hard for me to keep you. I don't need you. Take it to East Island, and just treat you. You love, stab me in the heart like needles. I put my heart on my sleeve, heart of a lion. And I'm out these pills, baby, every day I feel like I'm dying. With all of my ice on, I can change the climate, baby, I ain't lying. You get everything you want, well, I can Chanel and I get to buying. Get to arguing on the phone, found that strong, that's what I'm trying. Tryna go Billy Moose sign. The diamonds in my bezel, but I need plain. Just saying, I'm not enough for pills on the plane. Tryna cover up my sins with the train, man.
Don't take him away. Really fantastic. Definitely one of the best songs on the album. Definitely. I mean, just so fucking good. Yeah, I love it. Summrs, seriously, if you're watching this, and I hope you do watch it, it's pretty great. it's great. I don't know. I don't want to like make it feel like I'm trying to blow Summrs or something, but fuck, man. Honestly, an hour of music, 25 songs, all of which were really good. And not a single one on here that I would say, yeah, I could have lost this. And that's amazing in 25 tracks with a ton of lyrics and thought and emotion packed into each one. It's really amazing. And it just continues your streak of amazing music. I love this. I think it's fantastic. I'm probably putting this on my favorites, and it kind of surprises me because I don't know if I have any albums on my favorites list yet. Maybe I do. I could be wrong. But shit, an hour long, and I do not feel bad about listening to a single second of this. It's fantastic. Love it, man. I hope you guys all liked it. Watch the video I also posted before this about the fact that I listened to this album that was not paid for by anyone. It was just because I wanted to do it, and Summrs said, hey, you got to check out my new album. And I really appreciate him contacting me. He didn't have to do that. I think it's cool. I mean, and for him to want me to react to this when I have 26,000 subscribers on a platform with people who have hundreds of thousands, millions of subscribers, it means a lot. I hope you enjoy it too, because I know there's a lot of people on here who don't care for Plugg&b, who don't care for Summrs. It doesn't matter. You don't have to watch this. And if you watch the whole thing and you don't like his music, then what the hell are you watching this for? Maybe to hear what I have to say about it, to see if it's going to convince you otherwise? If so, I'm glad you could listen to it in that case. But I got to get this edited together and then get it uploaded and hopefully go to bed, because I got to get up at 6 in the morning. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching this. It was great.